Hello and good morning, everybody, for probably the next 20 seconds. No intro today, no timer countdown today. We're just gonna dive right into what we're doing. Let me just make sure that everything's running well with the stream, and then we'll start going into things. All right, let's see. Here it is. Okay, that sounds good. All right. Pull that up on my phone again later when we start the game for audio levels, but good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Let me pop out the chat so I can watch it along with my potential drop frames from OBS. But welcome to our Saturday stream. Sorry we didn't have something on Tuesday this week. Pretty much, if you have notifications set for the channel, you'll know that we posted a very special review this week. Namco Bandai reached out to me and we posted a review of Tales of Arise. They sent me that review code like a week ago and said, hey, embargo's 2 days before launch. You want to do this? Sure. Surf Demons, maybe it's just me, the mic seems a little low. The mic volume does seem a little bit low on OBS. Let me raise it up just a little bit. All right, that should be a little bit better. I don't know how much more I can do, though, because my slider's pretty much up as high as it's gonna be able to go. I'll scoot the mic just a little bit closer to where I am. You have mentioned that before as well. So maybe something's going on with settings or something. Oh, hold on. I think I can do something about that. Hello, that's not the mic. That's not the mic. Okay, what about that? That looks about the same. One of these is a microphone. Let's see, audio input capture devices at 0 dB. If I set it to, okay, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. All right, that's a little bit in the yellow, but does that sound better? That's pretty much. All right, that's basically 0 dB for the microphone. It doesn't really look that different to me. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay. All right, so I tried to put it up to about 20 dB. It let me for a second, and the settings immediately changed on me. All right, if that sounds fine, then we'll do it like that. But anyways, welcome to the stream, guys, and Minjod, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, the light theme, it burns my eyes. Well, the reason I have the light theme on my Switch 2 is because it's a lot better when I record camera stuff for like hardware reviews and whatnot, whenever I do like controller reviews. Because the black theme makes the screen so reflective that you can see the camera and you can basically see the entire room that that it's being recorded in. So I decided to just leave it on the light theme, just, you know, going forward. So that's why it's like that. I had it on the dark theme before. Okay, anyways. So like I was saying earlier, this week's reviews were just Tales of Arise, because Namco Bandai, I didn't even ask for Namco Bandai to send me a review code for Tales of Arise. They just sent me a code like 8 or 9 days before launch and said, hey, do you want to do a review of this 2 days before it goes up? I'm like, yes. I haven't been able to do an early review code game in a very long time, so I had a ton of fun playing through that game. Now, a lot of people don't like Tales of Arise, as I have come to know now after playing it and seeing what everybody's saying about it. But that was fun. And for the people that are asking about Kemco RPG reviews, I am starting that again. I'm almost done with this game, Akuma Rise. So that's probably going to be our next review. Because I'm currently working on Akuma Rise. Still working on Love Arceus. And the new Yoshi game came out. But to be honest, I'm like 5 minutes into the new Yoshi game. My focus has really been on Akuma Rise because people keep saying, hey, when are you going to do Kemco RPGs again? I'm like, I kind of want to. I like those little bite-sized RPGs. So we're going to. I'm like almost 10 hours into Akuma Rise, and I'm basically at the end of the game. Sir Damon says, did you see that the Vita and Japan only JRPG etc. is coming west on Steam and PS5? Not sure on Switch. Oh yes, it actually is coming out on Switch. I think it was just today or yesterday that they announced that Switch and Switch 2 versions were also planned for it. I saw that this morning. Let me find it again. Yep. Etc. Remaster launches September 30th for PC, PS5, Switch 2, and Switch versions are in development. So PC will come out in September, and the console versions will probably come out later. But yeah, I did see that. Because I recognized it as, oh, hey, that was a PS Vita game. Except not in the West. Always love seeing that. And despite Nintendo's, changes in censorship policy of, like, not allowing us to have games like Neptunia Rebirth Trilogy in the West, I was looking through the coming soon section of the eShop. I was just scrolling down, saying, oh, okay, whatever. I was scrolling down, and something popped out at me and surprised me when I saw, where is it? Unless they removed it. They better not have removed it. Oh, did they remove it? Did they remove it? Oh my gosh. Maybe they did remove it. Because I remember cycling through this just a few days ago. And saw the... it was pretty far out in the list of releases, but Seiko Giantess Dating Simulator was listed on the eShop the other day. Wonder if they went in and removed it. Because we knew that was coming to Switch in Japan, but I saw it on our... Nope, there it is! There it is! It's coming out in It's coming out in 1 month. So I'm like, okay, Nintendo, is this okay? Is this okay to just slip through the gaps, but we can't have the Neptunia Rebirth Trilogy in the West proper? But yeah, it's okay. It's okay to release this, That says, where is it? The deepest journey into a developer's proclivities in indie game history. Everybody knows what this game is doing. Everybody knows what this game is doing. Minjo, what's this Seiko game? It's on PC. It's a little dating sim about a bunch of shrunken people and trying to live with this girl. It is it is 1,000. I haven't played through it. I've watched videos of it. I remember when the demo came out. But it's 1,000% a sexual fan service fetishy game. But I was just really surprised when I saw that popped up when they're doing all this other stuff for the other, for all these other fan service games. Like requiring all of these Idea Factory and Compile Heart games to only be released in English in the Asia region. But anyways, not to spend too much time talking about what's going on the channel. So, you know, Tales of Arise review went up like 3 days ago. The next reviews are probably going to be Akuma Rise, Lover Kiss, the Yoshi game. If all goes according to plan, they could throw out a bunch of stuff. Minjot, so it's going to be insanely censored on Switch then? No, I don't think it's going to be censored. When I say that Psycho is a fetishy game, I do not mean there's nudity in it. I just mean the context and topic of the game is very much just, this is a smutty game that someone with proclivities made. I don't think it's going to be censored. There's not really anything to be censored in it, really, sexual wise, because it's not a fetishy game. It's not a hentai game. If that makes sense. But, you know, we'll find out when it comes out. I reached out to the publishers. They didn't send me back anything, but we'll see what happens next month when it comes out. Eccentric Doggo says, speaking of Lover Kiss for Switch 1 on PlayAsia, it is 37 instead of 45. Instead of 40, your review isn't out yet. Are there any glaring issues on Switch 1? Not that I've seen outside of what we saw yesterday. I haven't had any crashes or anything. Just the lower frame rate versus Switch 2. I'm not completely done with the game yet. That's why the review hasn't come up yet. And when I got that Tales of Arise review code, Tales of Arise basically became the emphasis of that entire week. Because I don't like putting out reviews unless I have completely gone through the entire main campaign of a game. So, you know, in that 6 or 7 days, I flew through almost 40 hours of Tales of Arise to be able to make that review on time. But anyways, what we're going into today is something that Surf Demon actually suggested like probably the better part of a month ago. We're going into another little fan servicey game. Right here, Cherry Girls versus Zombie Carnage Brutal Anime Kawaii. I had looked at this and wanted to do this in previous weeks, but a bunch of good stuff was coming out. So I thought we'll keep this for a future stream when something not super, you know, brand new and relevant is out right now. Because I mean, we could play the Yoshi game today, but I thought, oh no, this would be so much more fun. This little zombie game that's definitely not, you know, it's definitely not heavily inspired or ripping off things like Lollipop Chainsaw. But I just thought about it. I'm like, you know what? This would be a great game to do today. Sir Dion, feel free to blame me. Oh no, we love doing stuff like this. I love going into these little wacky fan servicey games and say, this looks ridiculous. It would be really fun to play. I mean, that's stuff like Panty Party and all those other kinds of games are just so ridiculous. But we're like, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? And I played a little bit of the intro, and it's an okay little action game. So let's go ahead and boot that up, and we're going to just spend a few hours playing this game. I don't have all day to stream today, so we're probably only going to go until about 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Eastern time today. But, you know, all right, let me get OBS up. Let me get my headset on and turn my TV volume down so you guys don't get double audio. Game seems pretty quiet right now, but we're gonna play into this game because, like I said, we would have done it earlier, but then, you know, stuff like, oh hey, Lover Kiss is happening. Oh, this is happening. Oh hey, look, this new release is happening, which is kind of just the story of reviews to go the past several months. eccentric playing Lollipop Chainsaw right now, and it's a great game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun. We played that on stream either earlier this year or last year. And the Switch 2 version is finally releasing here pretty soon. Is my headset working? My headset's not working. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had the wrong settings on my capture card. And Mignard, did I play the Fortnite Star Wars modes? Is it worth it? I mean, Fortnite's a free-to-play game, so you can test it out for yourself. I enjoy playing Fortnite. I like playing it a lot. And I think the new Overwatch mythics that they currently have in their Battle Royale are a lot of fun. The Tracer weapons, you're basically just playing Tracer in the game. But, you know, Fortnite's a lot of fun, and if you're curious about it, just download it and play it because it's free. A lot of people love it, and a lot of people don't. Alright, anyways. So, diving into this game, you know, from the get-go, you know, like, oh, look at the little anime, little designs and art styles. Like, that's definitely not trying to rip off Lollipop Chainsaw. Alright, I actually didn't look at any of the settings earlier. Oh, because there's nothing important. It's just audio. And that's just showing how to do stuff. Alright. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. We'll just enjoy this for the next couple of hours. Alright. Let me get the chat back up. And Surf Steven says, I am one that doesn't talking about Fortnite, but that's because I don't really enjoy PvP games. Right, and that's fair. A lot of people don't like Fortnite for various reasons. And a lot of people do. When Fortnite first came out on Switch, I thought it was okay. I wasn't super big on it. I'm like, this is kind of fun, but I don't love it. Then I played it again a few years later when they introduced Zero Build and the Dragon Ball Super collab, and I thought, okay, this is a lot of fun now. Now that I don't have to worry about all of the building mechanics, and we can just play it like a regular shooting game, it's kind of cool. And, you know, I play it probably every day or two since then. But it's all a matter of taste. Anyways, let's go ahead and start a brand new game. And we'll dive into this lovely little indie knockoff that apparently is Switch exclusive. It's not on PC or anything else. We got this nice little first-person cinematic as our heroine is waking up, and we see the inside of her model. See, it's a great game so far. This is the inside of her torso. You can see it moving around a little bit. Anyways, we get a decently close shot of her. Yep, there's our protagonist. I think her name is Angela. Whoops, sorry, dropped my controller. Let me see how the audio is right now. We'll lower the game volume down just a little bit. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and actually start the game. So we got Angela running around in a hospital gown, woke up in a hospital. Definitely not like any other zombie franchise. You know, Walking Dead definitely didn't have that exact same thing happen. But Amelia, my bad. Her name's Amelia. Are you okay? I thought you'd never wake up. Do you remember me? I'm your school doctor! The horrific virus turned people into zombies instantly, except us for some reason. What happened to me? Where am I? I found you near the pawn shop. You were bitten, but I managed to create a vaccine to you from components left in the hospital. You're safe now, but there's nothing left here. We had exactly enough to only cure you. The vaccine components might be in a lab across town, but if you go, I'll get bitten in turn 2. We have to stop this infection. It's up to you. Here, take this. It'll help you regain your strength. If you find a fruit-flavored candy, it will increase the number of times you can use the drink. I'll contact you sometime via radio to give you advice. We got an energy drink with a little heart on it. That's definitely not... doesn't just look like a Coca-Cola can. A gift from Dr. Harris. If you take damage, use the energy drink to freshen up and restore a portion of your health. Well, that's good because Coca-Cola doesn't have an energy drink. They supply Monster, but I don't think there's an energy drink version of Coca-Cola. Oh, apparently there used to be one. Interesting. But it still doesn't look like the can that we're seeing in this game. Alright, to say anything about it in our inventory? A fizzy mix of sugar and caffeine. That's just Coca-Cola! Okay, so we're drinking Coca-Cola. It's not an energy drink, so that's fine with me. I can't have energy drinks anymore. With my sleep apnea and heart palpitations, yeah, drinking energy drinks pretty bad for me. All right, so we got like we got a little system where we have like little light and heavy attack combos, so we can like do light attacks. I'm not a huge fan of the light attack combo with your bare hands because you hit them once and then the most of your combos doesn't even hit. But the heavy attack combo does. Man, and listen to that music in the background. Man, it sounds like I'm listening to Blink 182 or something. Haha, take this, you fiend. Now, one thing I actually do like about this system is that you got like a really quick dodge. So you can like go in and say, oh, I'm going to do this combo and aha, I'm going to dodge away. Especially the side dodges look really good. Yeah, I don't know. This background music just doesn't super fit the zombie theme. It sounds like I'm about to hear all the small things come over the radio. But that's kind of like the main gist of it. You have little light and heavy attack combos. We can go to the bathroom. Oh, is this the boys' bathroom? Is everybody in here? Nope, can't do anything in here. Okay. Of course, it's a little tiny indie game, so you can't really do much outside of the areas you need to go to. So, like, we can go see the doctor in here. We can have the door freak out because it just looks like a really small, crappy little indie game that a bunch of people would say, "Oh, look at this garbage slop on the eShop." But this actually so far the combat system isn't too bad. But, you're running around here, you can tell a lot of stuff like, oh, this is generic stuff. Look at all these posters. These posters definitely are not the results of ChatGPT or Google Gemini. But, it's whatever. Oh, there's another zombie over here, so we'll go and take care of him. You don't really have to kill all the zombies. There are some zombies where you have to defeat them to get out to the next area. We can go to the next area if we want to right now. It took me a little while to kind of like adjust to the combo system because look at this. We're not hitting him hardly at all with the simple combos here. It gets better when we get weapons later on in the game. Oh yeah, look at this. Can we lay down in here and get a CAT scan done? No? Okay. Surf Team, it doesn't look that bad either. No, it doesn't. It looks fine. And the frame rate's not like... You can see some like little hesitations when you're moving the camera around with the frame rate. I don't know how this is on Switch 1. I haven't played on Switch 1 yet. This is on the Switch 2. So we sneak through here. We got another zombie here. Because, look, the mechanics aren't bad. You got a lock on. You got a real handy dodge here. You got a little jump. And, you know, the combos aren't more than just punch them once, run away. Punch them once, run away. It's like, you know, you got like a little combo thing going. All right, then at the bottom of this staircase is like there's like a little pseudo mini boss in the area. Because right now, you know, you're using fists because you have to. Let me see if we can pick this up. Cozy outfit, and there's a cosmetic system where you can unlock outfits and hairstyles as you play the game. So like, you can say, all right, let's put on our cozy outfit. Now look at that, looks pretty. That doesn't look too bad. And there's little slight little physics going on with her, with the skirt and everything. Like nothing like revolutionary, nothing you'd see from like Koei Tecmo or anybody like that. And you know, we got like a little bit of weird frame stuff going on here while we're locked onto this guy. Because this guy's a little bit more difficult because he's this is kind of like the strong zombie or like mini boss of this area. He doesn't really give you much time to do a full combo, so it kind of turns into a hit and run game with him. At least for now, since we're, you know, just barehanded or bare shoed. Can't really tell what kind of shoes she's wearing in this. Probably just like a little classic Japanese schoolgirl shoes. Since this is supposed to be like, I mean, I don't know. This looks like we're just in a hospital. But the first NPC swore up and down this was like, oh yeah, I'm your school doctor. There we go, let me pick that up. Rotten Bone, a sinister bone left behind after defeating especially strong zombies. Use it to increase your maximum health. So let's go ahead and do that. Go into inventory, go into Rotten Bone, and boom, health gauge is higher now. Now, I know there's another thing we can do here, too, because I think there was another one of these we can pick up if we drop down the elevator shaft. Yep, there it is right there. Oh, no, it's fruit candy. Consuming this increases the maximum capacity of your energy drinks. Let's go ahead and eat our little candy. Or not. Okay, maybe it automatically went through. And you know, we got some collision stuff going on here. It's like, oh, you can't walk through that. You're too tall for it. You have to crouch for it. Even though we literally were not. But that's okay. But that's okay. Minyard, forget GTA 6. We have this Game of the Year, Jim. If GTA 6 ever releases. If it actually releases. Alright, now we're going to run outside. We got a nice little ruin place. Oh, look at this. We got a vending machine over here where we can buy stuff. So we can buy health kits, aka Coca-Cola. You know, that's just this game saying, remember kids, if you ever want to feel healthy, you just get a nice sugary can of Coca-Cola. We got confetti, which we already had, which can stun nearby enemies. Burnt bones can apply a fire buff to your weapon for 20 seconds. Blood will temporarily boost your damage, and slashing wind will grant a 50% attack range increase. We're just gonna leave all this in here for now, not worry about it. We got 2 energy drinks. Oh, we got a call from the doctor. Amelia, I hope you're okay. Don't forget to stop by the pawn shop. You'll need a weapon. If you come across any survivors, try to help them. Served you, it did it automatically. You had 1 healing item, now you have 2. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Since it wasn't in the inventory to be able to be used. Take this, you fiend. So some of these slow zombies you can get multiple hits on in the basic hand-to-hand combo. Alright, we got money from that. We got 24 money. We have, how much money we have? Doesn't even say how much money we have. Doesn't even say how much we have. Probably have to go to the vending machine to know how much money we have. Alright, we have 312 gold coins. All right, we got basically more enemies here. We're just on our way to the pawn shop. Now, combat gets way better as soon as you get a weapon, which will be pretty soon. So let's run past all these. We're going to have our first NPC up here. So this guy needs help. Helping survivors! Not everybody in the city was affected by the virus. Sometimes you'll come across survivors who need help. It's not mandatory, but you'll be rewarded, aka side quests. So let me take care of these guys real quick. Oh, he pushed me off of him. How rude. And the heavy combo also hits AoE, so you can handle groups fairly easily. Or at least to the point where I am in the story. Now I'm taking these enemies out before I talk to this guy, because enemies will still keep attacking and coming towards you while you're in the middle of dialogue, and you cannot move while you're in the middle of dialogue. The first time I talked to this NPC guy, I took a bunch of damage because I was in the middle of trying to accept his quest and a zombie attacked and knocked me away. But you know, game's a little longer with these combos until you get a weapon. Alright, so now we can walk over here. Who's there? You don't look like a zombie. A month ago, I was just a regular driver. Oh, he must be a driver from this ambulance. Minya's screenshots show you can get a lightsaber. I saw that too. I haven't seen it yet, but we'll see if maybe we can find one later. Are you okay? Thank you. Help me take shelter in the pawn shop. Yeah, basically it's just it's an escort mission. So he's gonna get up and be the slowest non-infected person in the entire world. Because some of the zombies will respawn around him. Like right there. Now it's easy to keep him safe, because all you have to do is attack these enemies, and they will aggro to the player and not him. So as long as I go just... See, look at them. They're just walking right past him. The ones that we haven't aggroed yet aren't. But as long as we aggro all these guys, they're not going to care about him at all. Then suddenly, oh no, we got like 10 zombies to deal with. Well, we just kick all of them once, and suddenly, oh no, he doesn't have 10 zombies to deal with. Like, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, you know, he doesn't have to deal with any of this. We do. And we immediately die. Because we got hit by so many at once. Alright, let's go restart that. Because all these guys are aggroed on us now. And 2 of these guys are probably stuck on this wall. Let's see if I can very quickly go through this dialogue and accept the mission. There we go. Do a little bit of hit and run early on. And keep a closer eye on our health. Just make sure we aggro these guys to us, so they'll leave our buddy alone. With the Blink 182-esque guitar riff going in the background. Why are you throwing stuff at me? Calm down. Yeah, they're right next to him. They don't care. They don't care about him. This is ridiculous. Why throwing stuff? Don't you know that throwing stuff is rude? See, this guy's just gonna walk right in. It's like, don't worry, I'll just aggro all of them to me and it'll be fine. Heal up. See, he's already in there. Doesn't matter. Let's see if we can walk in there. Oh, hey. Thanks for the reward. You get $200 for that. And we got the silent blade from the shopkeeper. Now, are they going to come in here? Apparently not. And the doctor's like, hey, I hope you're safe and found the katana. So now we can hit down to do weapon-based combos. We'll go ahead and grab this. We got the Zombie Slayer haircut. So let's go ahead and get our new haircut. And it even changed the color of our hair. We got a burnt bone. While retaining its warmth, it can be a great help in fighting zombies. Okay, let's go ahead and use it. Oh, that's cool, and we even got like a little fire animation for the weapon. That's cool. Take these, you fiends, and perform. And now we can perform finishing moves. Now the combos feel so much better with a weapon. Look at this. Before, like, you know, the first punch would knock them back and you wouldn't be able to hit them with much of anything else. But now, with the swords, it's like, hey, look out, guys. And you can do these little finishing moves. You don't get a cinematic for it. They look a little weird with, you know, detection and, you know, models clashing, but it's useful. Would you stop throwing stuff at me? Calm down. Jeez. So much better once you get a weapon. Of course, we can unsheath our weapon and continue using fists if we want. But why would we want to do that when we have the silent katana? Alright, now this is where I was earlier when I stopped playing. So all this is going to be new to me. Who threw that? Did you throw that? Hold on. We get my energy drink. Let me pop open a sweet little can of Coca-Cola. Let me lock on so it'll be a little bit easier to follow these guys. Excuse me, sir. But yeah, the combos feel pretty good after you get a weapon. It was a little clunky and hit and running, or hit and run oriented at the start. Can I jump on that? No. All right, let's go take care of more zombies. Whoa! Got a track star zombie over here. Look at him. Look at him. Knock it off. Confetti? Okay. I'm trying to be a little more careful because of those explosions, and we're pretty low on health. What we got here? Just a body? Okay. Darkened blood. Oh, that's the thing that increases our damage for a while. It is believed that to be the thickened blood of an especially aggressive zombie, perfect for those who fight ruthlessly and without mercy. Increases damage and range. Excuse me, sir. I don't appreciate you sneaking up on me in this dark alley. Oh, hey, look, a nice little military vehicle. That's cool. Can I jump on that and use it? Tornado cut! Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that you could unlock new combos. Alright, let's see. YYXXY. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's cool! Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, that's neat. I wasn't expecting that to be in here, saying, oh, hey, here's progression and new combos that you can learn. What was that? Oh, is it boss time? Oh no, it's the Butcher from Resident Evil 9! Excuse me, sir? Sir? Oh, you're dead. Okay, okay. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Oh, and he's even got a boss health meter? That's cool. Come here, come here. Do something! Thank you. Oh, and he's jumping back as soon as we hit him with the katana. Oh, and he's like trying to dodge away in general. Okay. Okay, this isn't bad. First actual boss fight. What we got? Can we stun him with the confetti? Apparently not. What else we got? We got Darkened Blood. Oh, I think the sound effect changed as well for damage while we have Darkened Blood active. Eccentric, how rude of Capcom to rip off Cherry Girls. Oh yes, how rude of them to rip off. But you know, Butcher is kind of a cliche bad guy. Because there was a Butcher like this in well, not exactly like this. Silent Hill Origins had a Butcher character, even though he was more of a rip-off of like a Pyramid Head sort of enemy. What you gonna do now? Nothing? Okay, we got him down about a third. It's going kind of slow so far, but I'm trying to be careful because we don't have any healing items right now. Oh, we do have a healing item! Sweet! Don't know where we got that energy drink from, but hey, I'm not complaining. I kind of like the music too. It's a very short loop, so it's constantly repeating, but it's not too bad. Whoa! Calm down there, buddy. Don't need to run at me. Listen, I know you're probably mad because you're too tall to go into the supermarket and get some food. But calm down. Whoa! Okay. Anything else to help? Nope. Alright, so we gotta be careful with that clapping attack, since it sends a projectile in front of him. Or we can get him stuck on something. You know, this is the kind of game where it's like, okay, hey, I want to try to break the game. Let's see here. What you gonna do now? All right. So it won't let me attack him through the pillar. Alright, alright, alright. We tried. He seems to be very reactionary. He's not really attacking us all that often. Sir Demon, that's Wheel Sonic Boom from Street Fighter. Come on now. There we go. Gotta get these combos in. Oh, that missed. See how much more damage the heavy attacks do. Oh, if we can actually hit him with the heavy attack combo. But it's almost over either way. Come here, come here. Got him! Great enemy defeated! Alright, what's my reward? A loading screen! What do we have here? Well, not really sure what's going on here. I can move the camera up and down. I think the game broke because I'm hitting the attack buttons. I don't hear anything there. I think we are moving. Pretty sure the game broke. Yeah, certainly reward is asset failed to load. Let's just continue where we left off. Oh no. Oh no, that's where our autosave is. All right, well, let's try rebooting the game. Waterwave Shine, welcome to the stream. Okay. We're going to try to load it again. Well, isn't this fantastic? I do have another idea, though. All right, I'm going to undock the Switch 2 for a second. All right, undocking it did not do anything. So here's what we're going to try. It is possible that this could be one of those games that has issues on Switch 2. So I'm going to back up our save data. Now, probably is just the game's broken in general. But what we're going to try... back up our save file. We're going to move over to the Switch 1 and see if things work on the Switch 1 to get past that point. See if it's a game problem or a Switch 2 backwards compatibility problem. It will not take long to re-download the game. You guys should have video again. Alright, it's going to take 2 minutes to re-download that. So let's find out. Let's find out and see what's going on here. Because either it's a Switch 2 problem and we'll be able to get past that point on Switch 1, or we might have to restart the game and see if it has that same problem when we defeat that boss fight again. So while it's finishing the download, let's go ahead and get our save data. Obviously, we can't see if anybody else had this problem online, because there's no content anywhere on the internet about this game. There is a like 15-minute gameplay video on YouTube, and that's it. Obviously, people see, that artwork and they think, oh, that's garbage. I'm not bothering with that. We see that and we think, that kind of looks like garbage, but let's look at it anyways. Let's see if there's something crazy in there. Sir Demon says, according to the Nintendo Store, there are no issues on the Switch 2. All right, well, we got our save data updated. It's about to be done downloading, so we'll see. This is just me thinking of why might this be happening. All right, let's boot up on Switch 1. Software will be started using the online license because I've got the virtual game card on my Switch 2. Surf Demon says, we see it and think R2G would like this. That's right. All right, let's hit continue and see what happens. And survey says, well, load times are definitely longer on Switch 1. Uh-oh. Welp. All right. Start over. We're just going to start over from the beginning and see if the problem happens again. Surf Demon, or the game is just broken. Yeah, the game might just be broken. But we'll see. We'll rush past things to get back to that guy. Fight the boss again, and we'll see if something else happens. This is why you need to have manual save slots in every single video game, because if someone runs into something like this, they don't have to restart the whole thing. Speak to the doctor, open the door. I already know what he's gonna say. I don't need to talk to him. Oh, he wants to give me an energy drink, right? Whoa, okay. Frame rate is definitely a lot choppier on Switch 1. Now this guy we do have to fight either way. Everybody else we don't. Just flying through here is like, oh hey, look at that. Eccentric, well, nice little lip-hop chainsaw at home. 10 out of 10 wish devs made more than one level. Alright, we got that. We got the cozy outfit. Let's go ahead and attach the cozy outfit like we did before. Gonna say, oh hey, look at that, we have vending machines. That's great. Amelia, I hope you're okay. Can't talk. Dodging zombies. And of course, there's no like running button. This is running. This right here is running. What are you throwing stuff at me for? Jeez. Alright, we go in here. We grab the Zombie Slayer cut. Thank you for the katana. Oh, we'll grab this as well. See you guys. I'm out of here. Inventory. Let's see here. Rotten bone. We'll do that to get that health increase. Confetti. I don't care about you people. Go away. Got the tornado cuts. Alright, boss fight. Again. Tornado cut doesn't do that much more to him. Alright. Well, we went through it once before, so it shouldn't be too bad now. Yeah, we're already like almost a quarter of the way through the fight. Way choppier on Switch 1, though. How dare you? Let me drink a can of Coke to make things better. Then again, you know, technically Coca-Cola is used for healing in other franchises. Technically, Nuka-Cola is basically the Fallout series version of Coke, except with radiation and other stuff in it. Aha. Hey, you want to do that ground pound again? No? Okay. Yeah! Just let me get an extra combo in there. Amazing how much better you do at games when you're fighting them for the second time and know what to do. Probably shave off half the time we did last time. Oh, interesting. He was about to do his clap thing, but he went into his dodge animation because I was attacking him, and we canceled it. All right, almost done. We're gonna find out if this is gonna work. Because, I mean, outside of that, you know, the fact that we got through that boss fight and the whole game was broken, you know, outside of that, this actually isn't a bad little game. All right, he's dead. Again! And we're loading. Please don't give me the blue sky of death. Oh, hey! It worked! Sweet! Level 2 does exist! Alright, let's see what level 2's like. Jumping slash. Oh, aerial stuff? Okay, okay, hold on. We gotta try this. Hold on. What did it say for jumping slash? I need to look at it again. I think I got the stuff wrong on it. Press B and Y to perform combo. Oh, you have to hit B and Y at the same time. You can't jump and then hit Y for the jumping slash. Eccentric, we weren't scammed. That's right. Take this, you fiend. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Nothing? Yeah, we know how to perform finishers. Let's make sure it works, you know, beyond just that. Make sure it consistently works and loads the assets instead of breaking like it did last time. Okay. Still seems to be working. Good. Then we're going to swap back over to the Switch 2 to have that slightly smoother gameplay rather than all the choppy stuff we're getting on Switch 1. If the save backup feature wants to load. There you go. There you go. Maybe. Surf to even try it again on Switch 2. Yep, that's what we're doing. That was my plan because I wanted to play it with the smoother frame rate of the Switch 2. All right. Hopefully that was just a little fumble on the game's part. Back on Switch 2, let's make sure the save data is updated. 1:03 p.m. That was 1 minute ago, so that should be fine. All right, let's go back in and try it again. And continue. But, you know, heck yeah, dude. And it's working. Get that katana out. Jumping slash. But you know, these are the kind of things you have to worry about when you play these small games. Because, you know, they're not thoroughly optimized. Rebel clothing? Oh, rebel clothing. We want to be a rebel? I'm a rebel! Look at my weird outfit. That's how you know I'm a rebel. Is that the... Nope, it's not quite the outfit from the cover art. You know, we know that they were they used AI to make some of the posters in the game. I wonder if if the outfit on the poster on the game art is actually even in the game. I guess we'll find out. Deadly pigtails, aka definitely not the lollipop chainsaw hairdo. I have deadly pigtails. Look at how deadly they are, except they're not blonde. Okay, so that is that's sort of the hairstyle on the game's key art. Surf Demon, she time traveled back from the Fallout timeline. Yep, that's right. All right, what else we got in here? We got slashing wind, so supplies. And the supermarket key, dropped from a former employee. I don't want to become one of the zombies. Please help me. They're going to infect me. Oh no. Excuse me? I was not surrounded when that cutscene started. I call shenanigans. You guys knock it off. Let me just button mash my way through this group of zombies. Oh no! He's running at me. Hold on. I can't see! Hold on, let me come back here. Oh, hey, there's something back here. Let's see what this is. Venom Fang! Worn and scratched, this blade has seen many battles, yet it still cuts like the first day. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Weapons. Bamboo Katana and Ruby Katana. Oh, it looks a little bit longer, too. Wonder if it is any stronger. Alright, that's what Ruby Katana did. Not really. So it just looks different. Alright. Right here, that's where we came from. Eccentric Doggo said you had a timer and ran out. Oh well, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. See, I don't even see him over here anymore. He obviously ran away. Well, we got Shadow Sweep. More hairstyles. Look at that. Look at that hairstyle. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Oh, he's got a weapon. Where'd you get that nail bat, buddy? Not that it matters anymore. Security man? Do you mind? Calm down. Jeez. There is enough of this katana for everyone. Surf Demon, the Alice Madness Returns hairstyle. Take this, you fiend! Excuse me? Who said you hit me? Who said you could hit me with that? Oh no! Alright, let's go back to the last checkpoint then. What's this guy doing in here? Oh, there's a vending machine in here too. Cool. Get out of here. Oh, these guys must have all respawned. Okay, whatever. Whatever! Yeah, the only annoying thing right now are all these running zombies. Haven't you guys ever watched, you know, classic zombies? They didn't run back then. Take this! At least we're getting lots of money from these guys. Oh, I forgot we can't check our money outside of the... Well, at least we didn't take damage during that animation. That's good. Alright. Now, where's this guy? There he is. Oh! Looks like with the Rupee Samurai, the jumping slash has a red animation instead of a green one. That's cool. Not that I can do it very consistently. Whatever. This guy's kind of rude. Finish him! And we got a new Rotten Bone. Oh, he was a mini boss, so we can. He was our. Hey, earn your next health upgrade. Okay, that makes sense. What we got over here? Blood Vein! A steel blade marked by the scars of old battles. It looks alone, inspires fear. Built for swift, precise kills. The red isn't for style. It just hides the blood on the handle! Okay, that's fun. I like that. AKA the Cyber Katana! Ooh, I like the red on the animations too. Hold on, let me look at this game on the eShop real quick, because I want to see what this lightsaber looks like in the preview shot, so we can watch to see if we can find that. Oh no, that's just literally a lightsaber. Okay. Alright, anyways, moving on. Knock it off, runner. No one appreciates what you're doing. We got Final Fang. Finish the combo with a sharp strike to greatly damage the enemy. So it's just a heavy attack combo. Because Y is light attacks and the X is heavy attack. Let's try it out. Okay, that's neat. Even though we're almost dead. Kind of wish the final thing would knock groups back, but hey, whatever. Knock it off, bottle thrower. There we go. What was that? Oh, there's a charge attack too? That's cool. Can I charge up the heavy attack? No. Should probably be careful because we're almost dead. Okay, there's only 4 left. Oh, hold on, there's something over here. Maybe this is an energy drink that we can use to heal. Nope. The Battle Braid! Let's see what the Battle Braid looks like. I do really like what we have right now, though. I do like this a lot. The Battle Braid! Man, we'll have to go through sometime and see what all of these are based on. Because, you know, this looks very much like Lollipop Chainsaw. That one's Alice Madness Return. That's just a Bob. There are loads of characters with just a Bob. We'll see who has the Battle Braid. Battle Braid doesn't look too bad. Did that change her? No. I was going to say, I could swear it changed her eyeshadow, but it looks kind of the same between. Maybe it just emphasizes it more with the blonde hair. Alright, there we go. Group is done, and we're still alive. Alright, let's move on. Can I climb up here? No. Maybe there's a door or something we can climb on over here. Everything has been doors so far. Unless there's another... Oh, here we go. No? No? Okay, okay. Thought we would be able to crawl in there. Can't go through this door. Obviously, this is the right way to go, because this is where we fought the last mini-boss. Then we came in here. Oh, we can probably just jump over that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Where'd you come from? Get out of here. Rude. You get a finishing move. Alright, anyways, let's go find this item before we fight the security guard. Oh, burnt bone, okay. Knock it off, Mr. Security Guy. We're almost dead. We need to find an energy drink somewhere. The stairs don't work incredibly well, but they kind of work. Sorta. Okay, White Swing. 3 rapid sword swings to absorb health from the enemy. Where's there an enemy? Not that enemy. I want a regular enemy. I don't want that guy. Fruit candy. Oh, good. Energy drink. Let's see here. So it was heavy, light, light for this health absorption attack. So let's see. Didn't quite hit him. Okay. I'm not really seeing... Not really seeing anything change here. Let's see. Can we look at our skills? No. Alright. Then I'm gonna rewind the stream and look at that again. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Rewind to... Alright, wide swing. Press X, Y, Y to perform the combo. Unless I'm just not hitting on all 3 hits. We'll have to see. Or if it's just broken like other parts of the game. Oh, hi. What do you want? Oh, no. Hold on. There, I saw it right there. Maybe we just have to hit on all 3 hits. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You can see the health going up now. Ooh, this is gonna be mad useful. Did she just pretend to be dead? Wow. Give me all that health. A little bit more hit and run, but that definitely gives you options to get a little bit of health back now. This game has way more in it than I would expect. I expected to just jump into this game and just have the same basic combo for the entire game. Not, you know, you're getting new costumes and hairstyles every 5 to 10 minutes. You're getting new combos. Oh, here's a combo to help you absorb health from enemies. Surf Demon says, yep, she got right back up. But this game has way more in it than you would think. The rage meter fills up. Press L3 and R3 at the same time to perform a combo for the rage meter. Okay, let's go find a zombie and test the rage meter. Excuse me, sir? Oh, and that guy did the same thing. Okay. So I guess we have to watch and make sure they actually fall down and die. Or do finishers, I guess. Surf Demon, is this the developer's only game on Switch? Let's find out. Whoops. Riverside Sports. So never really heard of that developer. Well, this could also be the publisher. Or Rioverse Sports. Is that what that said? Did I just No, I did not read that wrong. It says Riverside Sports here, and it says Rio Sports on the eShop page. Someone made a typo. Nope, all of their games look the same. They all look like that, like what a lot of people like to call AI slop in the eShop. So, Three Kings, Modern Warfare, and Middle Age. Okay. Those screenshots don't look too bad. Like, look at that. Look. Holding the weapon like that looks weird. Then we got Mom Simulator. That's a... Yeah. And Raccoon Survival Simulator. A lot of this is just like, yeah, okay. Looks really weird, but whatever. And then this one's just like, oh yeah, here's fighting zombies with a lightsaber. Riverside Sports. Riverside Sports! Okay, Rioverse Games. That is the publisher. I don't really see anything here. on Google. There's a Rioverse website that has nothing to do with that. There's a gg.deals thing for the list of games published by Rioverse Games, which are the same games we just looked at. The only difference is the Mom Life Simulator game is also on PC. While the other ones are only on Switch. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely Rioverse and not Riverside Sports, because Riverside Sports didn't bring up anything. Well, let's take a look. No sugar for breakfast, no thanks, we love brains. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of these posters are just, they look like they were made with AI. Let me look. I'm just gonna go on to, what is it? I mean, with people who use AI, a lot of people, you know, default to like a ChatGPT. Alright, let's see. Generate me a poster for a zombie apocalypse game about not having no sugar for breakfast. No thanks, we love brains. In an anime. And we'll see what it makes. I don't really ever do much with image generation with AI, though. I think it's neat, but, you know, it's a loaded question. Especially online. Anyways, well, that's slowly doing its thing. We're just going to keep going. Let's see. Hot dog? Great for brains. Zombie health survey. Let's eat. What was that? Excuse me, sir? Oh, it's boss time. Great! Oh, did you see her? She's just like screaming. And we're dead. Okay. And we still have our, never mind, our rage meter's gone. Pardon me. Pardon me, guys. I'm just gonna slip past you guys. Go to the end of the level and try that boss fight again. Look at all these guys. You guys gonna be able to follow me in here? Probably not. Oh, they're trying. Oh, hey, what's this over here? Did we miss this over here? Oh, we missed the bunny suit. How could we miss the bunny suit? It's so terrible. I mean, great. There, calm down. Yeah, no, the image that ChatGPT generated wasn't really that. Didn't really look at all like what they have in this game. Oh well. Served an item below you in the middle as well. Okay. So let's get our health back up as much as we can before we go into this boss fight again. Oh, interesting. How do we get that? Maybe jumping off here? No. Well, the game's like, oh, hey, we know what you guys want to look at, right? Can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I think we can do this. Also, let's get this bunny costume off. I like the rebel uniform a lot more. The bunny costume is in here. You know, we know why that's in here. We know why that's in here. All right, let's see if we can. A little too far. There's one right there, too. Okay. Well, if it's gonna be difficult to try to get this, it's probably something good, right? Probably not. It'd probably be literal garbage. Alright, let's see here. Can we run across this? No, we cannot. Alright, here's the first one. Supplies! The first one was supplies. Alright, now let's try to get the other one. That is not where I wanted to run, but okay. Now, if we can position ourselves correctly above the pipe and then jump off, we should be able to get it. There we go. Oh, okay, they were both darkened blood to increase your damage. Okay. Also, what even is fall damage? Let's go ahead and get full health, and we'll just buy another. Oh no, they don't have any health kits. Welp! Never mind on that. It's a little easier to do the regular combos than to always do the health absorption combo. Okay, so she did not get up this time when we did the finisher. Wonder if there will be maybe something later on to enhance the health drain combo. That'd be interesting. You know, if I wanted to say I want to make this health absorption thing completely overpowered. We're almost back to that boss fight again. Alright, here we go. We're back to our little zombie clearance. For a second there, oh, there is a typo. Right there on the bottom. Zombie clearance on brains. Brain AIS. It is kind of funny that he's holding a brain in his hand for it, too. Alright, moving on. Let's... Come on, buddy, let's go. You missed. Alright, well, at least this one's more aggressive about attacking than the first boss was. Even though he's kind of getting stuck on some of this stuff in the environment since we're in a pretty cramped arena. Holy crap! This guy is not playing around. You get hit by him and you're donezo. Seems easier to just do the regular combo. As far as actually hitting him. Oh, did you see that jump? That's interesting. He wasn't doing that before. I wonder if this is like a second phase thing that he only does once he gets, you know, under halfway health. Oh my! Oh my goodness. Oh boy. We might be in trouble now. Where'd he go? He went inside the train! Come here. Okay, we got him down pretty far. Just a little bit more to go. Got him! Alright, alright. Great enemy defeated. Boss 2 down. Alright, now let's see if it's gonna break on us again. Heck yeah, it worked. Okay, that was, that boss fight was a little more intense. That was a little more intense. Well, let's go, oh man, we can't ride up the escalator? That's disappointing. Well, let's go ahead and grab that health kit that they have. Oh, it is interesting. There's a lot of collision problems in this game, but these work fine. These work as they should. Step slash. YYB. Perform 2 quick light attacks, then finish with a kick for extra damage. Let's try it out on this guy. That's neat, I guess. I don't love it. Flame Pixie. Smooth, neat styled haircut, a calm and cool look for those who keep everything under control. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. I don't love it, but, you know, it looks fine. Oh no, you've got a knife. Whatever shall I do? Get over here. And you, knock it off with your bottles. It's annoying. What does this guy even have in his hand? Is that a leveling? Is that a leveling device? I think it is. It's a leveling yardstick. Okay, that's fine. Wonder if all the enemies are just going to be variations of swords. Because, I mean, technically a lightsaber is just a laser sword. And we know that's going to happen at some point. Oh, look at this big guy. What do you want? Give me some health. Thank you. I appreciate it. Darkened Blood increases damage, right? I wonder if increasing damage will also increase the siphoned health that you get back. Attack range, damage. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe. And you know what? I don't think it is. Oh, more ash bangs. A short haircut with sharp lines, practical, cleans, and gives enemies nothing to grab onto. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. It is very similar to the initial Bob, though. Honor students. Oh, are we going into a school now? Heck yeah, we are. Look, we've got all the lockers down here. There we go. Now that we've got our health back. Ronin's Blade, another katana. Forged in flame! This insanely sharp katana leaves no chance for enemies, is it? Alright, now we're gonna have to find out. Is this a skin? Or is this actually an upgrade? Alright. There we go. There's our first shot on that. Gold katana, I think, is what it was. No. No increase at all. It's just a skin. Schoolgirl outfit. All right, let's put the schoolgirl outfit on. See what would fit the schoolgirl aesthetic the most. Probably the pigtails. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, hello there. Excuse me, sir. Knock it off. You guys are gonna give me a bunch of health back now. careful. Watch that health go up. Do that kick combo again. Served Demon well, the color of it. Yeah. The color is different for all these weapons, but they're not really doing anything to damage. Darkened Blood again, okay. Party outfit! Oh yeah, let's have a party. This looks more like a cheerleader outfit. That looks good. That's not a bad look. Yeah, let's go party with a katana. Oh, there's a zombie back there. We can probably go in that room. Yup. Hey, buddy. Why are you running? Jeez. Calm down. It's not that deep. You're just in a classroom with everything moved around to make it into an arena. Getting a lot of little choppiness in whenever he starts running around this room. And now we're dead. Death is just the beginning. Well, let's trek over to the school again. Denied! Look at her. She's like, I don't care. These guys have to stop to be able to attack me. Alright, what's this over here? The school key. You guys gonna come after me? Alright. Find the ins and outs of this. Charged attack. You missed. It's not a bad combo starter. You rush over, start your combo from safety, and then you just finish it. Not too bad. Where'd you guys come from? Hey, 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 knock it off. Calm down. Where'd they go? What the? Stop teleporting. They're gone. And they're back. Now they're gone again. Eccentric says the death is just the beginning. Sounds like something you'd say to an opponent on Twitter. So I wonder if these guys are doing this because we brought them out of their normal arena. I wonder if they're not allowed to exist up here. Because as soon as they try to follow us up here, they're gone. Okay, whatever. Well, let's try this guy again. Aha! Because he's acting a little different. He might be one of these strong zombies that's going to give us the health upgrade. And if he is, I don't want to skip him and miss out on that. Yep, he sure was. Sweet. Health upgrade. Eccentric game probably makes them inactive and transparent outside of a zone. Maybe. Hi guys. Bye guys. That's great. He's like, oh no, we can't get her. She walked up the stairs. Alright, well, we got him. Alright, let's go to the next zone. What we got here? Fruit candy. We get more health items again. Sweet. Rude. Alright, take care of these two. Then we're going to see what that item is. I do really like that the game gives you so many cosmetics that every time items come up, it's constantly, oh, is that a new hairstyle or a costume? And it's, honestly, it's kind of a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing when it's just supplies. Because we've only gone through 2 bosses, so like 2.5 stages so far, and we've already got, you know, 6 costumes and 7 hairstyles. Alright, let's see. We jumping down here? Yup. Oh no! He's got a car door! Alright, boss 3! Yeah, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? No, oh! Okay, alright. It's serious time. Alright. Aha, take this, you fiend. Aha! So you can siphon health from bosses with that combo. That's useful. Eccentric Doggo, do they take damage while they're invincible? I don't think so. So this boss is much more... Wait for them to do their longer combo and then counterattack. Even though he's not doing it very much anymore. There's a little bit of him dodging around. Come here, come on, do it. Do it! Do you want to actually do damage to me or not? Thank you. Oh, that's new. Alright, alright. This is a lot cozier than the last boss fight, too. That last boss fight was, like, super fast-paced. Maybe YB? Oh, you mean the jumping attack? Maybe. Knocked it back. See if we can do it from the front. We're doing, like, little bits. Yeah, I can see this. It is doing more consistent work than the other stuff. Come on, come on. Alright, we're almost done. Because the shockwave is doing stuff to him. Not that it matters now, because do one more attack, he's dead. There we go, he's dead. Boss 3, done. Alright. There's a little scorch mark there, too. Oh, a bunch of little scorch marks. Some zombies over there. We got any hidden items around for me to collect? Like this? Like the sports suit! A comfortable and lightweight suit designed for movement. Perfect for fast running and combat. I kind of hate it. This looks like something you would wear. Yep, I kind of hate it. But whatever, let's use it for a little bit anyways. Serve Demon, that is ugly. It is! It's terrible. That's why I said I kind of hate it. They could have given us a tracksuit, like a regular tracksuit, not whatever this is. Bro, calm down. Calm down. Let me get my katana out so I can actually fight you. Because I know it's supposed to be like a tracksuit, but this kind of looks like, you know, mom let 12-year-old girl pick out her own clothes and wear pajamas to school every day for years until she got into high school, where she thinks this still looks good. Oh, it's a helicopter down here. That's cool. What we got? Confetti to stun enemies. Okay. Oh, we got a thrower here somewhere. Where are they at? Right there. Get out of here, mister. I'm gonna throw bottles from a distance. Let's see, we got... There's a school in distance. We got some... okay looking water. Do you mind, sir? Trying to enjoy the environment of this really low budget game that's actually pretty decent. that sadly no one has done a lick of coverage for. Probably because they just look at it and think garbage. So when I eventually do a review of this, it'll probably be the only review on the internet. What we got here? Burnt bone again. Okay, more supplies. That's cool. Serving with one game-breaking bug so far. Yep, with one game-breaking bug. That's just... Don't worry, guys! If this happens to you at the end of Stage 1, just restart your game and it'll be fine. And if it happens later on in the game, well, I hope you really like replaying games. But we've had pretty good luck since Chapter 1. Because now we're in Chapter, what, 4, I think? Because we fought 3 bosses. We had the butcher guy, the fast guy by the train, and then the guy in the school with the car door as a shield. Surf Demon, did you get footage of the bug other than the stream? I didn't record it. I have it on the stream though, so I can get it from that. All right, what we got here? Do we want to get? Sure, we'll buy a health kit, so we have extra stuff. Where'd you guys come from? Were you always here? I swear I didn't see you there a minute ago. Otherwise we would have attacked you. We can't leave zombies alive. Bunch of zombies here. Oh, he blowed up. Alright, I guess we'll need to do the health combo for a little bit to get our health back up. Okay. And you know, regarding the bug, worst case scenario, I can always just try to recreate it with the end of Chapter 1. It didn't exactly take us a long time to run through Chapter 1 again, since most of these zombies in all of these levels are skippable. Long as you know where to go, you can just run past everything. Outside of a couple of those little mini-bosses. And it seems like even some of the mini-bosses for those health upgrades are slowly getting to the point of being optional. Because we didn't have to do that last one that was in the one school classroom. Obviously, we do want to do that stuff, so we have those health upgrades. You gonna get back up? Nope. Good. Alright, what we got back here? Neon Slash the Lightsaber! A katana with its blade replaced by an energy beam! And Crimson Wave. Let's take a look at this hairstyle. How did you get away with this? It's even called Lightsaber! It's even called Lightsaber on the menu! Oh my gosh, that's great. Hold on, we have to look at this. We'll look at the hilt. Oh, that's awesome! Okay, it's definitely a unique hilt, but it's got... It looks a little bit like a couple of lightsabers, but oh my gosh, that looks great! Oh, and it even depowers when you bring it out. Oh my gosh! Can you hear the sound effects? I'm gonna turn the game volume up just a little bit so you can hear these sound effects. Oh, it even sounds like a lightsaber. Oh, that's great. Oh, I turned it back down a little bit again. That is fantastic. Where's our Star Wars costume, game? Oh, that is awesome. I want to see if it has a different sound effect when we attack enemies with it. Come here. No, it still sounds like a blade being cut. But you still get that lightsaber sound effect in the background. That's fantastic. Man, that is awesome. Knock it off, Mr. Cleaver. I'm having fun with we're having fun with our lightsaber. Disney, don't look. They didn't steal anything, we swear. Yeah, it's not like they called it lightsaber in the inventory screen. Oh, he's got some friends now. Whatever, we can power through this. Got him. Man, this is awesome. Oh, you decided to get back up? Okay. Good. Let me siphon some health from you guys. What we got? Rotten Bone for health upgrades. Let's go. Man, that is awesome. Look at that hilt again. I mean, at least they didn't copy-paste a real hilt from Star Wars. The best Star Wars content we've had in years. Let me take a look. I'm going to look at a bunch of Star lightsaber hilts. But you can tell there's a little bit of inspiration on here, but it doesn't look like they've straight up copy-pasted one of the hilts that is actually used in Star Wars. Because the grip looks a little bit like Luke's lightsaber. But like, I'm looking at a bunch of images of lightsaber hilts, and you can see little bits and pieces that were put into this one. Wait a minute. Let me spin this around a little bit. Get a little closer. I do see one hilt that's really close to this. It's not exactly the same, but a lot of it, like that big black ball on the bottom. Then again, I don't even know if this image I'm looking at is real. It's not exact, but it's pretty darn close. It looks like... Yep, it does. It looks so close. I'm gonna put a link of it into the chat. It looks extremely similar to Obi-Wan's lightsaber from Episode 1. It's not like 1-to-1, but it's really close. I would argue that that is... I think that is arguably almost 1-to-1. There are just a few small changes they made to it. Okay, anyways, with you know, besides seeing how close they got to literally just putting one of a real Star Wars lightsaber hilt into this game, let's go slice up more zombies with a lightsaber. Oh, hi, how's it going? Yeah, Surf Demons, I'll copy your homework, but I'll change 0.0001% so it's not the same. Yep. Yeah, I didn't think of it at first. Because I didn't remember what Obi-Wan's lightsaber in Episode 1 looked like. But as soon as I saw a picture showing a bunch of them, I saw it and I thought, wait a minute. That actually does look a lot like this. And it's a blue blade. Just like Obi-Wan had in Phantom Menace. Oh, and you know what? I wonder if there'll be more. Wouldn't it be great if there were more lightsaber hilts in this game too? There probably are not. It's probably just the one. But that would be fun. Because that would kind of be a fun little thing of, okay, which hilt did they base this one on? Now all we need is a Jedi robe costume for her. So it'll just be, oh no, we're just Obi Wan Kenobi. And have like the short hair with the little braid on it as a hairstyle. So I'm looking around to make sure we didn't miss any items anywhere. I don't think we did. Man, I can't believe they practically 1-to-1 copied that lightsaber in here and called it a lightsaber in the menu. That is fantastic. Because you know that when they were submitting images on the eShop, you know that they were going to put that lightsaber in the images, thinking some people are going to look at this game, think, oh, this is garbage. And then they're going to see a lightsaber, and then they're going to be like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm sure, like, the really diehard Star Wars fans could have taken one look at this hilt and said, wait a minute, we know that hilt. Because, like, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, but I'm not, like, you know, like, I have a really good memory for Star Wars stuff, but it's not like I know, you know, I'm not that guy that's like, oh, hey, did you remember this, this, and this? You know, for those, like, uber small details. Like, I remember when Star Wars Theory did a bunch of live streams when Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga came out. He pointed out a lot of little things. Because, like, in Episode 2, after the Geonosis Coliseum thing, and when Obi-Wan and Anakin are chasing down Count Dooku, you know, he brought up stuff like, all right, now in this part of the story, Anakin doesn't have his own lightsaber, and it's this other color. So let's see if the developers remembered enough to make it accurate, and they did. I wouldn't be able to pull out, you know, stuff like that. Like, I love Star Wars, but I'm not, you know, lore master of Star Wars. That's more, you know, that's more the lane of people like Star Wars Theory and the Stupendous Wave. More confetti, alright. Take this, mister. I've got an axe. Me not paying attention to the fact that my health is getting low. Alright, let's see over here. More confetti. Okay. Well, might as well just use one of our 5 energy drinks. Serpentine said, have you tried the newest Star Wars TCG, Star Wars Unlimited? I have not. I don't think I've even seen that, like, on store shelves or anything. Because I don't think, actually, now that I think about it, because I work at a Walmart store, and we are doing a lot of stuff with the trading cards, because there's a big, there's a big, reseller, scalper, theft problem with them. But I don't think the store I work at sells Star Wars cards. We have a bunch of the other stuff. We have the new Dragon Ball Super card game. We have the new Digimon stuff, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously, sports cards. We have the Squishmallows card game. What else do we have? One Piece I've seen. But I haven't really seen any Star Wars stuff. Alright, fruit candy, good deal. Alright, we'll just leave that there. All we've really been buying is health items. We got such a big surplus of money now. Oh, there's someone running at us. Knock it off, Mr. Runner. Oh, we accidentally did the tornado strike. Excuse me, sir. I was trying to do the suck your health away combo with this lightsaber. Alright, what else we got? We got a bunch of guys down here. Oh, since we're coming down here, let's go back up to the top, because if the top area is not a required area for us to go, there might be a hidden item or costume or something up here. Oh, never mind. We can't even go over there. Okay, never mind. Surfdemon says the YouTube channel Evan Prince started doing a Star Wars Legends podcast a few months back. It's pretty good. He normally does video game retrospectives, but started doing those every few weeks. Okay, that's cool. I do like listening to Star Wars stuff. Pretty much ever since I found Star Wars Theory, to be honest. Because I love listening to his stuff, and I listen to Stupendous Wave. Like, not all of their stuff, but like when I want to get into a mood where like I just want to sit back and listen to all this stuff, or if they like, put up a really fun what if or lore video or something. Because Stupendous Wave recently put up a Obi Wan's thoughts during the Mustafar fight video, and it was a really interesting video that pulled in a bunch of stuff from the Revenge of the Sith novelization. It was stuff like that's always very interesting to listen to. We've reached the top. There definitely won't be a boss fight up here. Oh, look at that guy over there. He's just standing there with, what does he have in his hand? He's like holding it like a samurai sword, but it's not a samurai sword. Alright, well that's definitely going to be the boss of this level. Alright, let's take a moment to prepare for this. I'll look up this Evan Prince thing to see if... no, I don't think I've seen him before. 38k subscribers. Oh, so right around the same level that I'm at. Well, the biggest thing is let me just listen to his voice for a second. Okay, that is a very pleasant to listen to voice. So I'll probably listen to some of his stuff later. I'm always like super picky about people I want to listen to, with like especially with long form content, because sometimes some voices are just like, I don't know about that. That's how I am with what's her name, Susie from the Resident Evil community, Sphere Hunter. I just don't like listening to her because of the way her voice sounds. Like I can listen to her in short bursts, but I'm just like, I don't really like it the way it sounds. Surf Demon said the Old Republic MMO could be coming to consoles, as the devs recently remade the whole game engine in DirectX 12. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, and speaking of like MMOs and online games coming to consoles, apparently there is a hidden part of the most recent Genshin Impact update that added a Nintendo Switch oriented ID check. So people are thinking that maybe we're finally going to get the Switch or Switch 2 port of Genshin Impact soon, because that showed up in the files. But I would love for Star Wars The Old Republic to come to consoles. Alright. Let's go! Boss time! Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, he's got like a big axe thing. Hold on, that axe is made of, like, what is that made out of? Do you like that music? Yeah, well, guess what? You don't have a lightsaber, do you? That's right, you don't. Ooh, hold on. Did the charge attack hit him? Hold on. It did the first time. Alright, hold on, let me look at the audio levels, because the music's pretty loud in my headset. It doesn't sound that bad on the stream, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Unleash your power! Oh, hey, look at that. And it's over. Alright. Let's go ahead and use another energy drink. Excuse me, sir! I was in the middle of my healing animation. Whatever. Let's try that jumping attack again. That worked last time. Art, welcome to the stream. I would love if Guild Wars 2 came to the Switch. I'm thinking that it is rumored or confirmed that Final Fantasy XIV, yes, like Surf Demon said, it is confirmed to be coming to the Switch 2. And saying that's awesome. I've never played it, but heard good things. I have too. I've heard nothing but great things about Final Fantasy XIV the way that it is now. Okay. See if that's doing any damage. Not really. Alright, we're almost got him halfway down. Alright, I haven't found too much on a pattern, but whenever I get him dodging, the next time I attack him, he doesn't dodge. Alright, he, What was that? What? What? Oh! He got that, fuel tank to explode. Oh! Oh, I'm not a fan of this. What? What? Dang! Well, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm pretty sure I was over half of my health there. Well, let's try it again. Let's go, Mr. Makeshift Axeman. Oh, okay, so that attack did, that looks like about a quarter of my damage, quarter of my health. Can I stun him? Oh, wow, you can. Interesting. I didn't think that would work on a boss. All right, let's try using Burnt Bone. Oh, you can get the burning effect on bosses too. That's great. And we died. Okay, alright, we're gonna have to be real careful because this guy's real strong! Eccentric Douglas, the game's awesome, but I gotta go, need to finish. Real Lollipop Chainsaw, well, you have a great rest of your day. Excuse me, sir! Do you mind? I'm trying to prepare for this boss fight and I don't need to deal with your garbage! Get out of here! Anyways. Let's see, we can buy Burning Bones, we can buy Confetti. Let's buy all these. Just for damage boosts. This is gonna be interesting. This guy is really freaking strong. And let's go again. Let's take a look at this guy that he attacked. That guy's face has a big hole in it. Alright, I got somewhat of a combo going here, but that's gonna quickly go away as soon as he goes into phase 2. And he starts having that burning cylinder launching projectiles at us. Well, thankfully he's doing it one-handed, so as long as we dodge towards his unarmed hand, we should be fine about getting out of damage. We're just not doing too much to him. Let's see. Darkened Blood increases damage. Why didn't we dodge away from that? Hold on. Use the energy drink. Alright, that was probably just a problem on my behalf. Looks like that boost didn't last very long either. It would be nice if there was a dodge that didn't take us so far away from him, so we could try to do more of these combos instead of slowly tinkering away at his health. You know, like a sidestep function. Well, that was a lot. Let's go ahead and use another energy drink because we're about to hit phase 2. I don't know why it wouldn't let me dodge backwards. Maybe it was clashing with that guy's model. Hold on. Well, I see the problem. It took our lightsaber off. There's the problem. Well, this is not good at all, because I do not want to fight this guy and worry about dodging his crazy fire projectile things at the same time. Oh, we're going to have to jump over those. Okay. So dodging doesn't really work on that. Okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. We just have to remember to watch out for that as soon as it happens. Dang it! I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it in time. Oh man, come on. What's with the weird death screen? That's not this place. All right, let's try it again. All right, we're gonna try it again. At least we still have the lightsaber equipped now. This boss fight's pretty difficult. Bro, come on. He's got so much health, too. Well, we do that kick one. Maybe we can try that. It's YYB. Dude, do you mind? I'm trying to experiment around. Dodged away from part of it. Okay. Kick didn't even hit him. All right. Not getting good timing on these jumps. Or, well, not jumps. Dodges. Full slashing wind. That increases range, right? Okay, that's getting us a lot more consistency in these combos. Well, that was rude. Okay. I think we just need to get more aggressive with these combos. And have him not being so rude, which is really just me. I need to get better at dodging this. All right, phase 2. All right, we'll undo that so we can watch for his fire attacks. Come on, man. We don't have any healing left. Try to activate both of these at once. Oh, we can't activate them both at once. And we're dead again. All right. It wouldn't be nearly as bad if it didn't take us so long to get to phase 2. How many burnt bones do we have? 2? Okay. Let's buy those as well. Burnt bones will probably help us get to phase 2 faster. Alright. I was trying to see if maybe leading with a heavy attack would be better. But it seems more like this is just a battle of patience. We're getting there. That was... Maybe it was just bad timing on my dodge. Because that seemed like it had better tracking than normal. But that could just be me. Because we're going through this, and I just want this, honestly, at this point, I just want to get done, I just want to be done with this boss fight and move on. Okay, here's phase 2. And I keep trying to dodge into those projectiles when I need to jump above them. Let me go and look, see if there's anything we're not. Whoa! Holy crap! Note to self, do not walk close to that fuel thing ever again. Let's wait until this cycles again. Whoops, and now I need to learn between dodging and jumping. How many more? Yep, one energy drink left. Whoa! Don't know why I put the lightsaber away, but apparently I did. Man, I feel like the first phase of this boss fight was long, and then this just turns into even more long because you have to constantly stop what you're doing to dodge these fire attacks. But, you know, slow... Dang it! Just too late on that dodge. Now wait for the next phase. Oh, man! Come on! Jeez. I wish there was a way of increasing your damage outside of, you know, for like 10 to 20 seconds at a time. I'm trying to think of what else we have in our arsenal. Any other combos that they've given us in the game that might be good against this guy? See, there's... I don't think there's anything else we can interact with. There's just the cars over here and... Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Can I jump up here? No, I can't. Well, that was a mistake. Let's look at other things. Can we run up the helicopter blade? No. That's probably something I can get to later. Like there's an NPC down there somewhere. Do you mind? I'm trying to look around. Jeez. Just looking around to see if there's anything else we can use in the environment. I'm gonna hide back here. Don't really know what that does for me, though. Except a quick death. Alright, hold on. Let's respawn and we'll go back up. I don't really think there's anything in the environment there that's going to be able to help us. The charge attack seems relatively consistent and stronger than the other combos we were doing, and we immediately get hit. The main problem we're having with this fight is phase 2. But I definitely feel like we're bringing his health down faster like this. This seems mostly reliable, except those times where we, like, dash past him. That makes dodging away a little bit weirder. Alright, hold on. Let's wait for this thing to do its first phase. Nope. Get away from that. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to use confetti. Oh, come on, man. Wait for the next wave of this. I'm trying to dodge! I was in the middle of the animation, it wouldn't let me jump. Oh, come on. Come on! Hold on, no, 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 don't break your strategy. Alright, I guess we can just try that strategy again. The charge attack strategy didn't work as well because we were more confined in phase 2. But let's try it again! Keep bashing our head up against this wall. Alright, dodging backwards, not a good thing to do. Why are we missing so much? Maybe it has to do with distance. With how difficult this guy is, I wonder if, surely this guy isn't the final boss. But he definitely seems a lot more difficult than the previous 3 bosses. Alright, here comes phase 2. Let's go ahead and jump. Sure didn't stun him for that long. Come on, man. I'm gonna waste all my extra supplies because the only thing that's regenerating when we respawn is the health item. Really? Fine, fine, fine. I'm not going into this with less than full health. We're just gonna let him kill us, and then we're gonna respawn again. Where's he even at? Maybe he just, like, respawns if we stand still for too long. Sword Demon so close to, yep, excuse me? You were not down there! There, he's gone. Can I leave? No. Alright, come on, let's try this again. Oh. Come on, man. Come on. Kind of that problem with you got to be aggressive, but then the more aggressive you are, the more holes there are, and when you mess up, you lose a third of your health. Come on. Wait, what? Oh, we're in phase 2. I didn't see his little, we're in phase 2 animation go on. Sir, I don't appreciate that. Bro, come on. He's like, oh, I'm gonna dash over to you and do this because I... Are you okay over there? Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we still got 3 heals left. Two heals left. Camera! Jeez! Do I have any... Yeah, we have one energy drink left. So close. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, we got him! We got him! Great enemy defeated! It's over! Okay. Okay. Holy crap, that took so long. Blackbird, welcome to the stream. Alright, now we can go up and get this. It's just a burnt bone! What the heck, man? What's this? fancy little labyrinth? Okay, whatever. Well, let's go back and probably go exit this level the way we're supposed to. Holy crap, man. Let's see if maybe there's something in the helicopter over here. No. I see a little marker over that way. I don't know if there was something that was supposed to come up in that room or not. Because it was the only path that we could take. I'll grab a couple of confettis, I guess. It was the only path that was blocked during the boss fight. Knock it off, Mr. Security Guy. I mean, I don't think this is the right way to go. Because this path was open before. This is how we got up here. But I don't mind these easier fights after that smash fest of a boss fight. Hold on. I see something to interact with up above us. Oh, it's just the vending machine. Well, I guess we can come back up here. See if there's anything else. So obviously we walked up the helicopter, couldn't do anything with that. That's pointing us towards that vending machine, so we can probably just ignore that marker. We're just going to walk around, see if there's anything we can interact with, any other doors we can open. Man, look at this guy's big chunk taken out of his face. Surf Demon, I would say to check a guide. Yeah, well, we can't. The only YouTube thing that's on the internet for this game is just a 15-minute, you know, here's the first 15 minutes of the game, and then us playing it right now. So we're just gonna have to figure it out. Hold on, is that a door? Heck yeah, dude, that's a door. Okay, okay, okay. All right, we're on the right track again, and we got more confetti. This seems like a lab. Slashing wind. Okay. Now it doesn't seem like we're going places anymore. Down here? There we go. Down here. Can't break that with our lightsaber. Anything we can interact with in here? Aha, there we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, so these are probably the materials for the vaccine. Doc. Oh no, the doctor's zombie doctor! You were supposed to stay at the hospital. I just wanted to see you one last time. Oh, he's not fully zombified yet. And now, boss fight! The Doctor! See how he fights. Oh, you're gonna dodge around like everybody else? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Either this is gonna get crazy when we hit phase 2, or this just isn't much of a boss fight. Because he can do, he is doing damage to us. Poor Mr. Doctor. Got to see us one last time before he got zombified. Even after that last boss, this one has to be free, right? Whoa! Hello! Wait a minute. He's acting a lot like Boss 2 now. Excuse me, I can't. It's not the biggest arena in the world now that he's mad dashing at us. Excuse me. The jumping slash isn't really damaging him. Almost done. All right. We got through it. Second phase was pretty tricky, but first phase was basically, yeah, like Surf even said, just free. Fear died. Are we done? Oh, that was it! That was the whole game! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I bumped into my Switch dock. Hold on just a second. Okay, there we go. That was the entire game. Okay! Amelia's journey has ended. Do you want to go to the main menu? Sure. Okay. Is that it? No new game plus? What happens when we hit continue? And we hit continue, we're at... We're at the end of the game. Can we do anything? Not really. We can go back. Well, okay then. We're done with the whole game. We could probably, like, backtrack through this level if we want, I guess. Or say, screw you, I'm jumping off! And then we're back here again. Okay, cool. That was interesting. Can you backtrack the whole game? Maybe. We might be able to. Theoretically, you would be able to. But it looked like the enemies didn't respawn. Because let's just go down here to where all those enemies spawned in, you know, in the parking garage. Oh, no, the enemies did respawn. Okay, that's cool. So that game was like, what, like 3 hours? Three and a half hours? It's not that, that's not bad. That was kind of like a fun little game. I really was getting frustrated at that boss fight up here, but considering this was basically the final boss, the difficulty kind of makes sense. Okay, that's, you know what? That's not a bad. This is not a bad. That wasn't a bad little game. Outside of that one, you know, progression glitch that we found at the end, it's in a 1. For $10, yeah. That's not a bad little game at all. The lack of a new game plus to go through with all of the unlocked stuff kind of sucks, but you know, that's not that bad. Well, I think that's going to be it for today, since I did say I needed to leave around 3 or 3:30, which is right around now. But hey, that's not a bad little game. I'll put I'll update the thumbnail after we're done with after I close out the stream, so you can see that it's a full playthrough. I didn't know we were going to get through the entire game today, but we did. That's cool. Well, with that in mind, I guess that's probably going to be a review soon too. I'll have to replay the game to get like a bunch of footage for a lot of places. But yeah, I guess I'll just add that to my my list of games we're going to review soon. And I'm going to head out of here. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, Akuma Rise is probably going to be our next review. And then obviously this game, because we've already beat it. And I'm working on the new Yoshi game soon too. But anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope anybody who finds it on the archive finds it useful, since apparently this is going to be the only full playthrough on YouTube. Probably for a while, maybe forever, who knows. Since basically no one did anything with this game. But I'm going to head out of here. And I will, I'll see you guys next time for something else. I don't know if we're going to stream on Tuesday. Actually, we're not going to stream on Tuesday because I have to, work schedule stuff is happening next week. We'll probably be back on Wednesday with another live stream. I don't know what we're going to do. We might do the new Yoshi game. Something else might come up. It is worth noting that I did get a review code from Microsoft for Forza Horizon 6. So I'll probably do something with that with the Steam Deck at some point as well. But anyways, thanks everybody who came and enjoyed the stream, especially if you stayed during that whole grind fest that I did doing that boss fight over and over. And I will see you guys next time.